So let's go to the last row, which is the most important row to form our snowflake. So pay attention to everything because it's really tricky. So I'm gonna go with this very slowly so you can understand what I'm doing. So I just slip stitched to the 3 chains here from the previous row. I didn't do anything. So let's go into it. So the first thing, I'm gonna slip stitch on this space here, okay, to start the work. So I'm gonna go in here and slip stitch just like that. So now I am in that space. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and as usual this is a double crochet, and again I'm gonna make another double crochet, but I'm not gonna complete it. So I'm gonna yarn over and just go to the space and then grab the yarn, go through him. So I have 3 loops, and again I'm gonna go through 2 and stop. Usually we're gonna complete with the take yarn through the 2 loops here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just stop right here, okay? And what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go to the next space in here, okay, skipping this 3 single crochet. I'm not gonna do anything to it. Go to the next space directly and yarn over, go in this space and just grab the yarn to make a double crochet, okay, just like that, and just go through 2 and stop. Don't complete the double crochet here, just like we did to this one. And again, ignore these first 2, yarn over, go here again, and grab the yarn, go here. So we have here should be a double crochet. I'm gonna yarn over from the last 2 and stop. So as you can see, I have 4 loops on my hook because I have 4 double crochet here, uncompleted double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna yarn over and take my yarn through all the loops all together, just like that. So I collected the 4 double crochet all together to make a small cluster just like that, okay? I'm gonna explain it every time I work around because it's kind of tricky, and what I'm gonna do next, it will be a little bit tricky, so pay attention and it will be easy for you as you work the first one, the first spike. The rest of the spikes will be easy. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, after we finish this cluster, we're gonna make something called a beacon. A beacon is a really easy one thing, but you know, we're gonna do this together now. So we're gonna chain 4, so I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, and we're gonna go to the first chain that we make here, and we go here and slip stitch to it, okay? I'm gonna go in here and just slip stitch just like that. So basically this is the picot. It's just a small like baby rounded thing. So this is 1 picot, and then we're gonna make in this space back here, we're gonna work in this space all the way. So as you can see, this little spike here, we're gonna work all the spike in this space, okay? It will fit, don't worry. So let's do it. So I'm gonna yarn over and make 3 double crochet in this space. So that's easy part. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 double crochets, right? And again, I'm gonna make another picot here, and it will be 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, and going to the first chain that we made, and just go in here, okay, just like that, just slip stitch, very easy, just like that. So you have a cluster of chains, and again, I'm gonna make another 3 double crochet, so in the same space, okay? I'm gonna go and make my first double crochet, 2, 3, okay, so I have my 3. And again, what we're gonna do next is this part here, this pointed part, okay? So how to do it? It's really easy, but a little bit tricky. So actually this part is a 3 picot above each other. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna make my first picot. So I'm gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again I'm gonna slip stitch to the first stitch here. So this is my first one, and without doing anything else, I'm gonna chain another 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and again I'm gonna go to the first chain and slip stitch again. So I have 2 in a row, and again I'm gonna do another one. So I have 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, going to the first chain and slip stitch. So I ended up having 3 become 1, 2, 3 beside each other. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to the first stitch, the first chain from the first picot, which is here. Gonna go in here again and slip stitch to this one again. Here we go. So we have our 3 pointed picot. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna mirror this part to this part in the same space. Okay, so let's do it in the same space. Now I'm gonna make another 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, see, 3, just like that. Okay, I mirrored the 3 to this part here, and I'm gonna make another picot. So 1, 2, 3, 4 chains and slip a stitch to the first chain. Okay, and again I'm gonna make another 3 double crochet in the same space. So again 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have another 3. So I mirrored this 3 to here, and the picot is here, and I have my 3 double crochet here. So I need to mirror this picot here. So I need to make another picot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip a stitch to the first chain. Okay, so I have finished the first spike. So the first spike is almost done. I need to finish this part here. So now what I'm gonna do the same thing I did in the beginning of this row here. Remember these 4 double crochet that we made all together? I'm gonna make it here. The difference that we have 3 double crochet, 3 chains at the beginning. Now we're gonna have 4 double crochet all together, okay? So in this space, we finished that space finally. We go to this space right now. And now we're gonna make 2 double crochet on complete. So I'm gonna go yarn over, go to this space and make my double crochet. So I'm gonna yarn over and yarn through 2 and stop. And again, make the next double crochet, yarn over, grab the yarn and yarn through 2 and stop. Okay, go into the next space to start our next spike. Again, I'm gonna yarn over, go through here, and yarn over through 2 and stop. And again, yarn over, go through the space and yarn over, and then go through 2 and stop. Now I have 5, which is normal. Okay, so I have 4 and this one. I'm gonna grab the yarn through all the 5, and here we go. So now I finished the first spike, which is this one, right? This part right here.